Hey everyone, I'll be covering all of the Nintendo Switch's game announcements for the second week of September. We have a lot to get to, so let's get started. Our first game announcement comes to us from Ubisoft, confirming out of nowhere that Assassin's Creed Odyssey cloud version is coming to the Switch in Japan. This qualifies as an exciting announcement with many caveats. During the Direct, Nintendo announced that Luigi's Mansion 3 is releasing in 2019. While we saw a little bit of gameplay, very little details are known about it as of yet, except that it's the first time we'll be seeing the franchise in HD. Tom Nook took time out of his busy schedule to announce that Animal Crossing is coming to the Switch in 2019. That's about all we know so far, so we can expect to hear more during subsequent Directs. We finally got an official name announcement for Yoshi's Crafted World, and now we know that each of the courses will be played both forward and backwards to provide new exciting secrets and challenges. Releasing January 11th, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe will be including New Super Luigi U, Peachette, and Nabbit as playable characters, as well as some new level tweaks. JFI is bringing Dust Driver to the Switch in spring of 2019. This is a new action game that takes place in the bustling streets of Samanding, Taiwan, with a bit of an anime touch. Square Enix announced a slew of Final Fantasy games, starting with Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition, which will include online gameplay for up to 4 players and is releasing in 2019. They followed that up by confirming that Final Fantasy VII is coming to the Switch also in 2019, and not to be outdone, the amazing Final Fantasy IX is also getting a port. Final Fantasy X and X-2 HD Remaster will also be seeing a port for the Switch next year. Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age released last year on other consoles, and we can expect a Switch port that will include all of the previously available DLC sometime next year. World of Final Fantasy Maxima is the definitive edition of World of Final Fantasy with a new feature called Avatar Change, where you can play as other popular Final Fantasy characters from the series. Chocobo Mystery Dungeon Everybody will let you befriend the monsters and play co-op with others in this remastering of the classic 2008 game. Game Freak is bringing Town to the Switch. This RPG takes place in just one self-contained village as you fight monsters in a variety of skills. This new IP launches next year. The intense high-speed Lethal League Blaze is releasing in spring of 2019, featuring unique and interesting characters with up to 4-player versus and co-op, and visuals that will remind you of Jet Set Radio. Zia is a young girl who sets off on a journey to hone her magical powers in the mages of Mystralia, which is an action-adventure RPG with some puzzle and story elements unique to this game. Featuring HD rumble, gyro controls, and a new multiplayer battles, Katamari Damacy Reroll is a fully remastering of the original game. Announced and released on the eShop the same day, Cities Skylines Nintendo Switch Edition includes all of the previously available DLC. Including 7 arcade classic Capcom beat 'em up titles, Capcom beat 'em up bundle will include support for 1 Joy-Con controls as well as full online features, and is releasing September 18th. The popular indie title Downwell is coming to the Switch later this year, where you will make your way down a hole full of darkness, uncertainty, and nasty creatures. Fairy Fencer F Advent Dark Force is a JRPG with its own unique characters and stories. The Switch version will include all previously available DLC, and it will only release digitally this fall. Arc System Works is bringing the 2D puzzle adventure platformer The Missing JJ Macfield in the Island of Memories to the Switch on October 11th. Occult 9 is a visual novel game that released on PS4 last year. The Switch port will include new story contents and a true end scenario that depicts the after story and more. A Kickstarter project started for A Thieves Roulette, which is a visual novel with a thriller and puzzle elements in a 3D environment. Releasing exclusively on Switch, Omega Labyrinth Life is a roguelike RPG with tons of fan service, where you gain powers by taking out monsters and increasing your chest size. Released on September 20th in the Japanese eShop, Mitsurugi Kamui Hikae is an arena-based action game where you use lightning-fast strike to defeat foes. Mixing genres like tabletop board games, card games, and character role-playing systems, Armella will include both co-op, versus, and online features. Vandals is getting an enhanced port on Switch, taking the best elements from the Steam and mobile games of the same name. Making its playable debut at EGX 2018, Oddworld Stranger's Wrath is now confirmed to be coming to the Switch. Deathmark is a survival horror game releasing in Halloween, and the collector's edition is also available. The 2D arena brawler Black and White Bushido pins up to 4 players and forces them to fight on color-based maps. Dungreed is a 2D side-scrolling pixel art action game where you must continually move forward in an ever-changing dungeon. Explore the Haunted Willows Mansion in Whispering Willows, featuring full HD rumble support for spooky rumblings and gorgeous 2D art. Releasing this winter, Billion Road is a board game where dice rolls dictate movement across it, as you amass a fortune to win the game. Asmodee Digital is bringing full adaptations of tabletop games, like The Lord of the Rings The Living Card Game. The classic Pandemic has you stopping deadly diseases across the globe by yourself or with 4 other players. Catan Universe is also getting a full Switch treatment next year, and finally the iconic card game Munchkin will see a new entry soon. Party Arcade is a collection of timeless games like air hockey, billiards, darts, ping pong, and others. Umvorm is a shifting puzzle game with several challenge modes to test your speed and thinking. The first-person story-led RPG Family Man has to repay a debt in 30 days to the mob to protect your friends, your family, and yourself. Ib and Oob is a two-player cooperative game set in a puzzle-filled world where gravity goes both ways. Released in September 27, Exorder features intensive skirmishes with tons of battle units. CarQuest features HD rumble over 15 worlds to discover and about 8 hours of gameplay. And that's all the game announcements we'll be covering this week. The Direct was way better than I actually expected. We got a lot of updates on many games we already knew were coming, and there were so many new announcements that it was really hard to keep up. Nintendo has really nailed the format of Directs, and I hope they don't change them anytime soon. So with all that said, as per always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate the support. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. See ya!